Welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for September 16, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 6:32 a.m. Central Daylight Time, followed by sunset at 6:59 p.m. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, 2.5 hours before sunrise, 3 planets lie along an imaginary arc, starting at the eastern horizon, passing high in the south, and reaching the horizon in the west-southwest. Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn are along that arc. Time is running out to see Venus and Saturn in the sky at the same time until next year, after the Ringed Wonders solar conjunction and reappearance in the morning sky before Venus leaves. Begin with Saturn. At this hour, it is less than 10 degrees above the west-southwest horizon. The stars that have been referenced in these articles, Skate and Lambda Aquarii, are nearby. In another 45 minutes, the planet is dimmed and blurred by the thick layers of atmosphere near the horizon and very difficult to see. While looking for Saturn, locate Jupiter, high in the southern sky. The planet is the second brightest star in the sky this morning. Jupiter is retrograding in front of Aries, 13.5 degrees to the lower left of Hammel, the constellation's brightest star, 11.2 degrees to the upper right of Menkar, Cetus Nostral, and 15.9 degrees to the lower right of the Pleiades star cluster, part of Taurus. As the planet appears to move westward, it crosses an imaginary line from Hamal to Menkar. Watch the planet during the next several mornings, as it retrogrades. At this hour, Venus is over 5 degrees above the eastern horizon, completing the string of 3 planets that spans the sky. As Earth rotates, Saturn sets and Jupiter moves farther westward. By 1 hour before sunrise, Venus stands over 20 degrees above the eastern horizon, with Sirius, night's brightest star, at the same altitude, height above the horizon, in the southeast. The brightest planet and the brightest star stand in the eastern sky during morning twilight. This continues each morning until month's end. Procyon, the little dog star, is above an imaginary line from Venus to Sirius. Regulus, Leo's brightest star, stands over 10 degrees above the eastern horizon, 16.2 degrees to the lower left of Venus. The star generally marks the direction of Venus travel. It is the brightest star that appears closest to the ecliptic, the plane of the solar system where the moon and planets appear to move. Venus passes by on October 9th. Watch the gap close each morning. Regulus is the 15th brightest star visible from the mid-northern latitudes, but Sirius is nearly 15 times brighter. It shines from a distance of nearly 80 light-years and is nearly 150 times brighter than the Sun. By 40 minutes before daybreak, Mercury is over 5 degrees above the eastern horizon and slightly less than 8 degrees to the lower left of Regulus. Depending on local weather conditions, the planet might be visible to the unassisted eye. Use a binocular to find Regulus and the planet. They are too far apart to fit into the same field of view. So, find one of them and then move the binocular slightly to see the other. In the evening sky, the crescent moon, 3% illuminated, celebrates Mars' last hurrah in the western sky after sundown. With a binocular, find the razor-thin crescent and the very dim planet less than 5 degrees up in the sky, about 10 degrees to the left, south, of the west cardinal direction. The red planet is on a slow slide into bright sunlight. Since about a month ago, no celestial landmark has been nearby to cue us where to look for the planet. Mars reaches solar conjunction November 18th and begins a slow climb into the morning sky. It has a conjunction with Mercury January 27, 2024, followed by a Venus conjunction February 22. 2 hours after sundown, Saturn is over 25 degrees up in the southeast. This is the beginning of the planets on a string display that ends with 3 planets spanning the sky as described in the morning section. Saturn continues to retrograde in front of Aquarius, 9.4 degrees to the upper right of Skate, the Aquarian's leg, and 9.7 degrees to the right of Lambda Aquarii. Retrograde continues until November 4th. Jupiter rises about 2 hours after sunset and seems to follow Saturn westward. By tomorrow morning, the three planets are again strung across the ecliptic's arc from east to west-southwest. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.